What up, Title Town? Welcome back to my channel, Packer Fans for Life. Welcome back to my stream yard. Today we're gonna talk about a little bit of Sam Watkins, signing up with the Packers. Talk about any other news. Trey, what up? You guys are more than welcome to join in. What do I think about Sam Watkins signing with the Packers? Me personally, I like that signing. What up, Alex Prime Sports? I think that the Packers finally were able to put the trigger on the wide receiver. So I'm excited to see what Sam Watkins brings to these offense. And like I said on my video I posted earlier today, he's a good receiver. It's not that he just he's an old ass receiver. He's only 28. Trey Smith, yeah, I might join. I might have to get an X-ray on my leg though. Don't worry. I hope you're good. No worries, Trey. So I think that the Packers are still gonna go on free on the draft and draft whatever receivers I think the Packers think they need. So most likely that's gonna happen. But I'm glad that they finally got another weapon for Aaron Rodgers. I was watching a little bit of the Pat McAfee show, and actually Rodgers texted him live and told him that he has spoke to Sammy Watkins last night, and he's excited to get to work with him. So I'm sure that Rodgers has some type of input on this signing. But what you guys think about Sammy Watkins joining the Packers at a 1-year deal for $1 million? Me personally, I like the move. It was time for the Packers to pull the trigger. We just have to wait and see what happens. But definitely, I'm excited. So I want to give a shout out to all my subscribers, everybody that follows me, including my wife, the Pack Attack. Hopefully we can get AJ here, Packer fan in Vegas, KSTV or Unknown, the Packer fan, or a higher point of view. Trey Smith is good deal. I'm shocked, got him for $4 million. I think that was a good deal for 1-year deal. I mean, the Packers got the money to play with, but I'm surprised that they waited that long. Me personally, I forgot that even what's his name, Sammy Watkins was still available. I totally forgot about him. So yeah, Trey Smith, me too. I was like, what the fuck? Well, from the show, I got some 805. It's brewing the Central Coast, Northern California. I had to get this cracking. That's what's up. Me, I like to drink it up. If it's not a beer, a Silver Patron, Don Julio, or some type of tequila. So that's what's up. But what you guys think though about Sammy Watkins? I know they still got a lot of good players out there. For example, Stephon Gilmore. I know he was visiting the Colts. They still got OBJ. He's still out there. I'm surprised that he hasn't signed with nobody. Who else is out there? The Honey Badger. He's still out there. I have said that I would like to see the Packers sign the Honey Badger. I think that would be more another key player into these defense. You never know; anything can happen. One of the players can go down, then we have a backup. So who knows? But I don't know if the Packers are done signing everybody. I think that they probably done signing any free agents and just save the rest of the money to sign the draft picks that they get under 2 weeks. So we'll see. Odell going to the Raiders or Patriots. It can be possible. It can. I don't know about the Raiders because they already got Devontae Adams, but you never know. To the Patriots, I know the Patriots were trying to recruit him. Some of the players were trying to recruit him. So who knows? That'll be interesting to see. I mean, I don't think I think he might want a lot of money, and I think Sammy Watkins was of a better deal on a cheaper deal. Who knows? Odell Beckham Jr. might ask for some more money on that. So I don't think the Packers will even try to mess with him. The Patriots really want Kevin King. Shit, they can keep him. I don't. We don't want him back. We are he last year he played kind of all right, but I think it was time for Kevin King to just leave. We got Eric Stokes, Jair Alexander, Rasul Douglas, and we got Darnell Savage, Adrian Amos. So I think the backfield is good. Maybe one more key player, either through the draft or free agent, would be nice. But yeah, man. Besides that, I haven't really heard much about Jordan Love either. They're just saying that they might keep him to see how he does on preseason, and most likely, if he doesn't show up, as far as him basically balling out on preseason, then most likely he's either going to get traded or cut. But like I said, I predicted that once the draft comes, you never know. The Packers might just bust a move and trade him. So he's still in the air, but that's my prediction. Kevin King single handedly costed the Packers a trip. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Trey Smith. Thanks to that idiot giving up a touchdown at halftime. Before halftime, that killed us right there. And I don't know why they even put him back in the game after that. Now, you're right about that. But yeah, man. Hopefully, I get some people in today. AJ, what up? G, if you're watching, join in. Higher point of view, Packer fan in Vegas, what it is. I was gonna stream on Saturday, but I don't really got much going on today, so I say I might as well just go ahead. So Love could get you a third. Yeah, but third, I mean, a third would be nice. Another third, or even a second rounder. Get rid of a Jordan Love, get a second rounder for him, and give like a four rounder with Jordan Love, and just get a second rounder. I'll be happy with that. But a third, I mean, it's good enough. Yeah. So how you guys doing though, man? Trey, what up? Alex, what up? I'm excited for the draft in 2 weeks. What's up, Clemson fan one? What's good, brother? You want to join in? You're more than welcome. That's what's up. What you guys think about everything's going on in the NFL? So far, it's been a crazy free agency since it started. We got players getting traded here, over here. So the NFL is going to be looking a little bit different this year. But I'm excited to see who the Packers are going to draft in the draft of this upcoming draft. I'm excited to see who's going to be in the starting lineup. I know Randall Cobb is going to get some playing time. Omari Rogers is going to be there. Alan Lazar and Sammy Watkins. I don't know how they might even alternate those uh, Sammy Watkins, and probably Randall Cobb. So Clemson fan one. I think Gilmore going to the coach. He might. I think if the money's, I don't know how much money he's asking. I wouldn't be surprised if I see something in my NFL app that breaking news about him. I mean, I would like for the Packers to either they should have got him, but I'm sure that he's asking for a lot of money. What's up, Obstinate Sports? What it do? I'm out here chilling, drinking it up. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna do a stream yard on Saturday, but since I'm open today, I said I might as well just go live and see what's up. What you guys think about Sammy Watkins joining the Packers? Is it a good move? Do you think that he's gonna do good? Like I said in my video, man, Rodgers will make any receiver look good. You come to Green Bay, you're gonna ball out. Aaron Rodgers is gonna make you look like a superstar, and you're gonna go out like a G. Trey Smith, Packers should cut Mason Crosby. Yeah, but I don't see that happening. I think if this year he's end up messing up, then they'll most likely set him or release him. And who knows? This might be his last year too. That might be Crosby last year. He's at that. He's already 38, I think, 38, 39. And he's already he at that age where if he's not performing at the best, then most likely he's gonna be out. But don't be surprised if the Packers sign a kicker, to take over Mason Crosby once he retires or he gets released or he whatever he decides to do. The Ghost of Judah really made a 9-minute video on Packer fan, rent free. Packer fan, which one? Packer fan in Vegas or me? Clemson fan one. I don't know. I don't follow that dude. Uh, I don't follow Ghost of Judah. That was a piece of shit. I don't follow him. Just a few times that day that he came with all that beef. You were there. Remember Clemson one? Clemson fan one. He was there. Oh, okay. Packer fans in general. I don't know. Gee, to be honest, I don't follow him. I don't look for him. That fool's just the internet warrior. He's just a straight clown, just like Tom Grossi. Simple as that. Maybe you should go to Tom Grossi's show. Maybe he's probably looking for a clown to use him as a clown or to dance like a puppet, either or. Judah is dancing uncontrollably. What a clown. I just ignore him. Yeah, that's what I would do. I called him out. I made a video. He knows where to find me. He never responded back. So I don't know. I don't either. I was just checking on that nerd. Real talk. Clemson fan one. Real talk. That was good. I don't care what he said. He won't say it. Yeah, that's true. Alex Prime Sports. Dude, I called him out, dude. Like I don't play that shit. Trust me, that fool ain't ready to get he ain't ready to get physical. Clemson fan, he's mad because Big Nate. Oh, you telling Clemson fan he's mad because I called him out. AJ Packer fan in Vegas called him out. Me, like I said, you guys were there. I know Clemson fan when you were there. He went all crazy. Trey, I don't know if you were there. I don't know. I can't remember if you were there that day. But some of you guys have seen these fucking clown act up. Like that fool's the internet warrior. He's a piece of shit. He had a beef a Chicago Bears fan. So even Elijah Finnegan was there. He's cool because he was trying to put sense into these fucking idiots' head, but he wasn't trying to hear it. So he just, I don't know. I wouldn't pay attention to him. Packer fan in Vegas. What up, bro? I hope you. I don't know if you're working. If you're not, join in, brother. I'm out here. The Wu Packs. I'm here in the loan. I posted the link, brother. It's let me see where's it at. I thought I had it right there. Let me see. I'll post it up again. Let me see. Give me a sec. Let me put this link below. Give me a sec. Let me go on camera real quick. I'm gonna go on mute. Okay, I just posted it. Let me see. There. Okay, Packer fan in Vegas. Go all the way to the top. I just posted it. So the link is right there, brother. I don't know if you guys can see the link. The link. If you go all the way to the beginning, go all the way to the top. Is the second on the second text. So let me see. Yes, sir. Bernard Rogers. That's what's up. The GOAT. Brother, I already posted a link. Mark Clemson found one. Judah is it's just more of a link, won't work. Okay, let me see. Let me see. All right, gentlemen, you guys have to let me copy this again to see why it's not working. I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna mute my mic. So you guys bear with me real quick. Let me see if okay, I suppose I forgot to put the .com. So my bad, gentlemen. Okay, let me do it again. Hold on. So I'm gonna do it one more time. And I'm gonna post it in the comments. See if you guys can see it. Give me 1 second. Okay, it's
Yeah, you
What up,
know
bro?
that. What up?
Hey, my bad. I was just posting the comment. I messed up. So I'm gonna put the link for anybody else that wants to get it. Okay, let me see. Give me 1 sec, brother.
It's all good.
How you been? How you been, brother?
Man, tired as usual, man. Another day, another dollar. You know how I go.
Yeah, no, I feel you, brother. I know you're doing this for your family, for your
I'm
spouse.
excited. I'm excited though, man. We got Sammy for the low.
No,
You know,
me too. I'm excited too.
we got Sammy for the low, man. So I think
And
that
I
was
think he's gonna do good.
an excellent move by Goop, man. Didn't cost us a lot.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You know, I think we still on top of him. Add more depth.
Yeah,
Um, add more people so we don't pretty much rely on him overwork. But
no.
playoff Sammy, man, that's the man. I mean, playoff Sammy.
Hey, he got the experience,
Yeah.
and he's been in the league for 8 years.
Maybe he's looking he's looking to go somewhere.
Yeah,
You know, people doubting him. People saying he ain't got it no more.
nah,
He
that's
know what
just
to.
people trying to fucking. You know they're always gonna be criticizing players like that, man.
They
Let's
all
see.
want they want to doubt him, man. This is the we're the number one place where players come and rejuvenate their careers.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I'm excited to see what he can bring to the table. I was watching. I don't know if you got a chance to watch the Pat McAfee show, but I guess Rogers texted him live earlier today, and I guess he spoke to Sammy Watkins last night, so he knew he was gonna come to play for the Packers.
Yeah, and that's telling me right there that they're giving Rodgers the opportunity to um they're giving him the opportunity to call some shots up there. So I'm guaranteeing he'll have an impact in the draft because what
Yeah,
I do hear is that Rodgers has been integral in all of the wide receiver. You know, um, they've been bringing people up. Um,
yeah,
so hopefully, like I said, man. I mean, he's one piece of the puzzle. Having Amari, bringing Tanya back, having Mari Kai came back for the low. Like I said, I want a bunch of good players. I don't want just one great player. I want a bunch
nah,
of good
nah,
players that.
exactly. I totally agree with you, man. And I know that I don't know if the Packers might bring another receiver, but if they don't, then I think that they're just gonna focus now on the draft to try to bring in whatever receivers they need to draft. So I think that's what's gonna happen. But I'm excited to see how the lineup is gonna look.
Yeah, and I think honestly that like I said, it's one piece of the puzzle, and you know, he's there. I mean, and I hear a lot of people talking shit. Oh, they really made up for Devontae now. No, this ain't that. This is one piece to a puzzle they put together.
They
That's
they
all this is. Right.
I
This is
don't
one
think I don't
piece.
know I don't know why they continue to bring Devante Adams. No, he's not a Devante Adams, but like you say, Packer fan of Vegas, he's one piece to the puzzle. He's not old. He's only 28 years old of age. He's not old.
Exactly. And if you can have him in the system that isn't overly demanding on him. Look at Cobb last year. Other than that core muscle injury, Cobb would have played the whole season, and um that would have been something that he hasn't did in a long time. Other than that core muscle injury, he ended up getting, which is kind of a freak injury. I mean, it's kind of a pull up injury. It's an injury where you're trying to change directions. I mean, Lazar had the same injury. Remember, he went out with the same injury, came back at about the same injury, and for Cobb, like I said, it's a freak injury. It's something that you honestly don't even know you really have, because he said he went to the doctors and they did tests, and he really didn't even know he had the injury. So until he had to get surgery or whatever.
No, you're right. And you remember Jordy Nelson when he went down with the torn ACL? He came back the following year and he put up numbers. Didn't he get the comeback player of the year, if I'm correct?
Yeah, I think he had like 1,200 yards or shit like that the following year. But unfortunately, monetarily, we couldn't keep him. I mean, I don't want to say we couldn't keep her, because I think that was still the Ted Thompson regime.
Exactly.
Ted Thompson let go a lot of people, and that's one thing I think Rodgers tried to make Goody, like he called him Goody. I'm gonna start calling him Goody. Goody, um, Goody is starting to learn from those mistakes. Like I said, other than Jordan Love, this man has hit home runs in the draft, and he does complimentary players. Look at Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon, complimentary players. Look at DeGuara and Tonyan, complimentary
Exactly.
players. It's about what the team needs, and he tries to address that. You have Amos, you have Savage, you have a Boomer, you have a kind of finesse player. I mean, he has an eye for talent, obviously. He's not willing to bet the house on one player. Now, like I said before and earlier, people talk shit about the money that we gave Rodgers. If Deshaun Watson could get 230, what do you think Rodgers would have got? Period. Period. Derek Carr got 148. So people say, "Oh man, we overpaid." That was actually a discount, and he saved us
Exactly.
money too on the back end. We didn't have to give him any signing bonus. We didn't have to do any of that. He saved us money, where we can actually get under the cap and made it a team friendly deal. Because again, like I tell you, he would have went out there, he would have got $200 million easily without question. A lot of teams had it to spend.
No, exactly.
Like I said, you give Brian Gutekunst $1 and send him to the grocery store, he's gonna come back with milk, bread, eggs, meat, fish, pork,
Bacon.
all types of shit, bacon, vegetables, and he's gonna say, "How the fuck you do that with $1?" He's gonna make it work. He'll find a way to make it work. That's the thing, and it's good to have someone like that that's willing to make those changes and make those sacrifices. We had to sacrifice Devontae. His attitude, he wasn't 100% with us. He had to go. Period.
Yes. No, that's true. I totally agree with you. Everything you're saying. Before I go any further on this, I want to give a shout out to Top Rammer. What's up, brother? For showing up. I got the link below. On the if you guys want to join in, I'm here chilling with the one of the Woo Pack members, Packer fan in Vegas. That's my boy. He's like family. So if you guys want to join in, you guys more than welcome. All I'm asking just to respect my channel, respect my boy, respect the Woo Pack. If you guys want to talk football, I'm all in it. I'm sipping. Packer fan in Vegas is right here. So that's what's up. No, I want to say I totally agree with you, brother. And one thing is, I think if Sammy Watkins come into Green Bay and performs good and put up numbers, he might get a new contract, just like Devandre Campbell did on that 1 year deal last year.
Like I said, the one thing we need to do, and that's the main thing we need to do. And like I said, that's what Tom Clements said. I think this was the other day. Is he sees the Packers got out of what made Rodgers great. Play action. Okay, play action football. We were the best team at play action at one point in time. Nobody could fuck with our play action. So my thing is, we need to run that ball. We got two young studs back there. We need to be a run first team. Run first team, and we run. We averaging. We had what they had. Both had 1,000 yards last year, and it was quiet 1,000 yards. So you think we put more emphasis on running the ball? That takes a lot of stress off the wide receiver. But as far as the wide receiver group, there's no reason we can't make up for the loss. There's no reason. We just need a bunch of complimentary players. Get a burner, get a big boy out there who goes up to get the ball. That's why I said Olave and Traylon Burks with Sammy Watkins, and possibly draft one more. I mean, draft three or four, and bring in another free agent. Hopefully Winfrey can come in and get some playing time, and hopefully Amari Rodgers finally steps up and becomes a.
Yeah, no, that's true. And people are gonna continue to talk. We're not. Sammy Watkins is a great addition, and yeah, like you said, we got two dynamics running backs. Utilize them, put them to work. Because I think that when you pound that ball with these two dynamic running backs, you don't put that much stress on the wide receivers and on Aaron Rodgers. And I think that's one of the things that they messed us up yesterday. I'll say yesterday, last year, because you got two dynamic running backs. Pound that fucking ball. Get the other defense tired, and then throw the ball. Once you know how to attack the defense, then you can just throw the football and attack that way. Remember in 2010 when the Packers had all the receivers, James Jones, Donald Driver, Ray Jennings, Jordy Nelson, Jermichael Finley. They were throwing the football in so many ways. Defense were not able to. We were unstoppable. We were unstoppable all the way.
People forget those two guys are receivers too. Now, AJ Dillon fucking surprised me how good of a pass catcher he is. Then we got DeGuara. Then we got Tony, and hopefully he should be back. I'm praying to God he's back by hopefully late October, early November, around that. Hopefully. I don't know how his rehab is going, but that'll be a late addition. We'll definitely should have him by playoffs. We have enough now to even make something happen. But once this draft comes, I think what Goo is gonna do, he's gonna wait and see. Because I know him, he's still probably able to push money into next year, which I don't think he wants to do. Jair is up for his contract. Jair, he got to get his back. Savage, I don't know what type of deal they're gonna get Savage. I just think Savage is worth keeping. I mean, him and Alexander had down years, and they still played great. I think out of Alexander's 3 years, going to be fourth. That was his worst year. Not getting hurt, but far as getting beat a little bit more and stuff. I mean, that happens though. I mean, no one's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Even Hall of Famers like Charles Woodson had bad plays, but there's no reason we can't have a dynamic wide receiver room without one taking up 30, 40, 50. It all goes through Rodgers, man. They need to understand. He made Geronimo Allison. He made fucking Crabtree. He made fucking who else? Who else? No name. He made Jordy. These were no names.
What's his name? Kevin Kummerow? Jay Kummerow was one of them.
Right. Guys are sleeping on Sammy. Yeah, they're definitely sleeping on Sammy. And we are the best team in the league of rejuvenate careers. Period. We rejuvenate careers, man. Look at Campbell. Look at Zadarius. Look at Preston. Look at Amos. Look at fucking Campbell. Look at Razul.
Rasul Douglas.
Come on, man. We do it. We do that. That's nothing to us. That's nothing.
Dude, right now we got one of the best duos on corners, Eric Stokes and Jair Alexander, man. I think Jair Alexander reminds me a lot of Charles Woodson, and Eric Stokes a bit of Deion Sanders. So you got a mix of those two on each side of the field. It's fire, man. Then we got Rasul Douglas. He's an interception machine, and dude, I think we got the defense to that's gonna step up to a higher level, especially on the second year with Joe Barry's scheme. And they are slipping on Sammy Watkins. They think that because he didn't really had a good year in Baltimore, that he's not gonna do that good. Rodgers will make any receiver that comes to Green Bay look good. Trust me on that.
Yeah.
And real quick, brother, Todd Rammer. Yes, this is a StreamYard link for anybody who wants to join in. You're more than welcome. Go ahead, Packer fan in Vegas.
Yeah. So, like I said yesterday, I remember I said it on we went. I said there are going to be some wide receiver signings before this draft. Don't be surprised if this ain't the only move we make. We're look if we can get some quality guys for veteran minimum, we're gonna make that move, bro. It could be we could use one more. Could that one more be someone who wants to take a discount? No one is moving on a lot of people right now. Landry's still out there surprised. Julio's still out there surprised. OBJ, other than the situation he's going through, he's still out there surprised. But anyone right now will sit back and say, I got Cobb around me, I got Lazard around me, I got Sammy Watkins around me. Let me go here and rejuvenate my career. Let me go here, and even if I'm there on a 1-year rental and something happen, because it's low risk, high reward. With Sammy Watkins was a low risk, high reward situation. Same thing with what they did with Merciless last year. Same thing they did with Campbell. It was a high risk, it was low risk, high reward. You know what I'm saying? Razul, Pro Bowler. Campbell, All Pro. That's what we need. We need to find a couple more guys. That's why I say it's Calais Campbell. No one is fucking getting What the fuck is wrong with Stephon Gilmore right now? Anybody know?
He's visiting the Colts. Why would he want to go to the Colts? I don't know if the Packers can afford Stephon Gilmore. They still got St. Pierre, Jason St. Pierre. He's still a free agent. He still can ball. I don't see why. I definitely agree with you, Packers fan in Vegas. The Packers should just sign one more key player just to solidify this defense. I think our defense is solidified, but one more key player, the Honey Badger's still out there. And I'm gonna ask you a question, Packer fan in Vegas. Who do you prefer that the Packers would have, should have signed instead? Sammy Watkins or what's his name? Julio Jones.
Obviously, Julio ain't going for that 4. Of course, Julio. I definitely would have took Julio, but I think Julio probably wants that 7-ish, 5-ish. Anything over 4 because we still got to sign draft picks. So, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough, man. Between Julio and Sammy. Sammy has proven himself in playoff games to have. I don't know. I don't know. I just like I said, my thing with Sammy is just him him coming in, playing his game, staying healthy. That's the main thing. When that man stay healthy, he's good. He's good. Nobody can deny that. So it's just his health, man. Same thing with Kobe. Staying healthy, man. If he can stay healthy, um, there's no issues, man. There's no issue. No issues. So, um, I don't know. I mean, I still think we could do more. Guys are hate. Let me read some of your comments. Darnell Savage is an interception machine. He is. It's Super Bowl bust the next 3 years, but nah, I'm gonna put 3. Guys are hating on A-Rod. Of course. Sorry, guys can't get the microphone. No worries. Zay is a Rodgers hater. Zay, Zay, yeah, Zay be hating, man. I don't know why. He's so.
Fernandez is saying he's a Roger hater. I know he got his opinion. He's a Packer fan,
Zay
but
is a Packer fan, but he's so stuck on Adam. I don't,
Adams is no longer part of this Packer team. I don't know why they continue to talk about Nancy Adams. They know I'm not saying on Rodgers is not quarterback. I'm sure that's Packer fan is quarterback as well. Me personally, I don't even like Jordan Love, and my prediction's always been trade Jordan Love and get a third round or second rounder, whatever. But yes, I believe that Sammy Watkins will take the MVS role. No, he got the speed as well. He's only 28 years old. But as far as us hating on Rodgers, we're not.
yeah. Like I said, man. At the end of the day, it's just about. It is about. I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, we got to get over this fucking hump, bro. And guys who come in here know what to expect. Like I say, we're getting Rodgers out of his comfort zone, man. That's the main thing. Get him out of his comfort zone, bro. Get him some players that one he could trust. He's not gonna be staring down Sammy Watkins. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna know Sammy Watkins gonna be out there trying to get open, trying to get down the field, trying to make plays. He's not gonna be staring down Lazard, but he knows Lazard's gonna be out there getting down the field, trying to get open, make some plays. That's what he needs, man. He don't need one motherfucker. He know every goddamn time is double, triple, fucking triple, quadruple covered. Everybody but the referee on him. He don't need that, man, because that took his focus off who he is, man. He makes players great. People know what they need to do when they playing with Rodgers. And I think Sammy's gonna come right in. He's gonna try to earn Rodgers' trust. Rodgers know if he can stay healthy, what he got. But like I said, this team can slowly and surely become great. And Sammy was on a team with Tyreek and Kelsey, and so he knows what he needs to do. He don't have to come in and fucking do 100 yards a game. 40, 50 would be good. Cobb 30, 40 be good. Lazard can go 160 any day. Tonyan can go for 100, two, three touchdowns. DeGuara is coming into his own. It's about changing this team's chemistry and what they've been looking like the last 2-3 years, man. That's what I like. Take it up.
No, that me personally, I agree. Me personally, I feel that Rodgers was just staring at Devante Adams all the times because that's the only guy that he trusted. You seen on the 49er game at the beginning of the season last year on overtime, 35 stuff. All he needed was 33 seconds. Who did he throw the ball to, Packer fan in Vegas? Devante Adams. He did not go to Randall Cobb. He did not go to Alan Lazard. Why? Because that's the only guy he trusted. Now, Rogers got Sammy Watkins, or Amari Rogers, Alan Lazard, Randall Cobb, and whoever the Packers draft in the first or second round of this upcoming draft in 2 weeks. But the thing I like about Sammy Watkins, he played in cold weather conditions. Kansas City, it snows. In Baltimore, it snows. So for him coming to Green Bay, he don't have to worry about the weather because he has played in it. And in Buffalo as well, it snows. So that's a good thing I like about Sammy Watkins, that he doesn't have to get used to a different environment as far as weather wise.
I mean, my thing is with the weather. Teams come up there. I don't give a fuck. Tampa Bay came up there and played lights out there. So that's something maybe back in the day in the '90s and shit with Reggie White and all them. I used to believe that, but now I know and I see that a team from San Francisco could come up there and kick their ass if they wanted to. Like I said, my main thing with this team, and I think the one thing to get over the hump is to believe. I think honestly, Rodgers was so linked on succeeding that he said, "I'm gonna keep playing my ace in the hole. I'm gonna keep going to him because this the person I know." He failed himself, and like I said, that walk of shame he took last year, you could tell how hurt he was, bro, because he knew again he had that shit in his hands, and I think this man has really. I think he's woken up, bro. I think this is gonna be a way different Rodgers than the last 3 years, bro, because he knew. I think they needed to get their ass whooped, and unfortunately, that was it because we kept going through what we went through with Mike McCarthy, and we had to shake up shake it up. We keep going through what we're going through with LaFleur. We had to shake it up. It's about shaking it up, bro. You can't keep banking on. Oh yeah, you got to shake that shit up, man. And they shaking it up, bro. And I'm telling you, I would it would shake the whole entire NFL landscape if Goose says you can't give a man $50 million and not draft a wide receiver in the first round. That I don't give a fuck what anybody say. He is proving and showing Rodgers. Watch, I'm willing to bet on it. I don't know if Vegas has a bet, but I need to see that. What's the odds of the Packers picking a wide receiver with the first pick in the first round? You can't give this man $50 million and not reassure him. And I think Goot is gonna show Adams. He's gonna say, "Motherfucker, you wanted to leave? Cool. You could have stayed. We could have drafted a boy to help you out." And I mean, how big of a better place we would have been because this fucking wide receiver class is so deep for him to stay, and we caught a stud in the second round. We caught a stud. It necessarily don't mean picking a first rounder. It's gonna mean success. It's been a lot of bust, but your chances are way higher. And with this depth in this wide receiver class, they have to pull the trigger, bro. You got to go after Olave or Burks or what's the name them out of Georgia and boy it's so many people.
George
Pickens and Trick and Christian. It's too many. Right. It's too many. It's too many, bro. And we've passed up too many for so long. You think if we would have had a Justin Jefferson right now, or a motherfucker we passed up on, we passed up. What's his name with Joe Burrow? We passed up on
him. What was that Clemson that we passed on?
We passed him up on from was he LSU or something like that?
No, from Clemson. Not CeeDee Lamb. Huh?
We passed up. Who Joe Burrow throwing the ball to? I forgot his name.
Oh, Jamar
Chase. We passed on him. So, come on now. I mean, it's about time, bro, for him to cash in and to right his wrongs. If he get this man some weapons, bro, and they come in this motherfucking door day one and they get us over this hump, bro, motherfuckers will forget it. He got to get us to forget about Jordan Love. T. Higgins, there you go. We passed on
Tick Higgins. Thank you, Mark. Hold on, Mark.
T. fucking Higgins, bro. We passed him up, bro.
For Jordan Love.
For Jordan fucking Love, bro. He gotta right
You know,
this shit. He gotta make this right. If he gets over this hump, he win the Super Bowl this year. Motherfuckers will forget about Love, and Love will get a ring, unfortunately. But we will forget about the travesty, which was he gotta make this right, bro. He gotta make everybody say we don't need Adams, and the man who ran the show was Aaron Rodgers. Period.
Rodgers made Devontae Adams, and I'm surprised a lot of Devontae Adams was good. He was a good receiver, but Rodgers made him the star that he was in Green Bay. Me personally, I feel that Mark LaFleur, the coach for the Packers, he's too good of a fucking coach for him not to win a Super Bowl, man. We got to get over that fucking hump. Simple as that. There's no ifs or when. We have to. The Packers been knocking on the door for the last 3 years. How can you gonna win having a 13-win season, win 13 games in the season the past 3 years, knocking on the door and come back empty? They have to Gute, whatever his name is, Goody, how you say Packer fan in Vegas. He has to ace the fucking draft. He has to ace it.
Yeah. And the first thing was to go to the drawing board with the goddamn eraser and erase it. Erase everything. Erase the past 3 years. Call it a loss. Call it a loss. This year, you write on the board TEAM. Team. Ain't no I in team. Ain't no I in it. There's a fucking team. 53 players. Special team. Offense. Defense. If you're good on all three phases, you don't have to be great in just one. Remember, for a lot of years, we had number one offense, then their last defense, and an okay special team. But if you have a good offense, a good defense, and a good special team, you're gonna be hard to beat. Now,
Exactly.
if you have a good offense with a great defense and a good special team, that can still equal to the Super Bowl.
You know, with Aaron Rodgers now having some say so on some of the team decisions, I will bet anything that he will have some type of say so of who did he wants the Packers to draft a wide receiver, and he has stated already that he wants what's his name, Jim from Ohio State. No, Jameson Williams, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
that's him, right?
Yeah.
He stated he wants that. He had to say so. Tom Clemens coming back. So I'm gonna ask you, Packer fan in Vegas, what do you think about Tom Clemens coming back to coach, to be the quarterback's coach for the Green Bay Packers and to be able to coach Aaron Rodgers once again?
Well, I mean, that was probably the biggest move because, again, I think Clemens at the helm will make Rodgers way more better than Nathaniel could ever. I mean, Nathaniel had him at, of course, MVP caliber. But what Clemens understands about Rodgers is his traits. It ain't about fitting the ball in tight spaces and all that. It's about when it's time to use him and utilize him, we're utilizing him at his strengths, which was his play action. He is the great. I've never in my life seen anybody with that type of play action drop back. He had, to me, the best. I'm gonna say, damn, who else? I want to say Brady was pretty deadly too. I'm not gonna put it past that motherfucker either. He was great at play action play. Breeze. But Aaron Rodgers, I mean, the way he used to fucking hide that ball and fucking float that bitch to Jordy, float that bitch to Jennings, float that bitch. He used to float that motherfucker, and it'll get there. So it's about using everything else around him too. We gotta really put the foot on the gas with the running game. Our offensive line should be stacked. Once we get Elliott back, but that's the best thing. That takes away pass rush, running the ball, pass rush. When we played Minnesota, we didn't run the ball enough. When we lost, we didn't run the ball enough. Now they got Zadarius. They're gonna be trying to rush the quarterback. Get teams on their heels. Get them out of their game plan, and that's what he's gonna do. And I think he's the best. He's gonna be the best thing to happen, Roger, because he's gonna utilize these wide receivers, whoever they end up being, get some speed on the field, get that play action going, and hit some bombs. Hit some bombs because like I said, MVS was it when he needed to be. I mean, not all the time like we needed him to be, but we get a burner on the field. Hey, we just we got very minimal to fix. Like I said, I don't think Devontae was such a big hole that it'll be a drastic change. Because again, we were 7-0 without him with subpar wide receivers. Now I'm not gonna call Lazard them subpar. I love Lazard to death. I love dude his play, how he plays. He plays big. He plays physical. He gets the ball. Hell of a catcher, hell of a hands. But you start bringing in guys who have something to prove. You bring in some young, hungry motherfuckers. Listen, these fucking wide receivers are dreaming. Whoever get picked in that draft, bro, they know what's on the table. They know, and they are gonna fucking ball out, bro.
Especially if you know that you're gonna be catching balls by one of the greatest quarterback to play in the game, Aaron fucking Rodgers. If you get drafted by the Packers, whether you're a receiver, a defense, a player, whatever position whatever they pick, when they know that you go into the Green Bay Packers, they know what's at stake. They know that they don't play in title town, man. It's either win Super Bowls, it's about championships in Green Bay Packers. In Lambeau Field in Green Bay, it's about championships. If you get drafted by the Packers, you know what's at stake. You know what their goals is. So you better be fucking ready. But I'm excited to see Packer fan in Vegas, the lineup after the Packers draft, whatever receivers they're gonna draft. I'm sure they're gonna draft. They're gonna draft two receivers, either one in the first round. I would like to see two receivers in the first round, but if not, one in the first round, one in the second round. But go ahead.
My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you like that. I pressed it on accident. But like I said, okay. So we got Sammy. Let's look how this playing out. We haven't signed Landry, which could come in and be a number 2. We don't have a number 1. Think about that. We don't have a number 1. So what is that telling you? That's telling me right away. 22. They can use 22 and 28 move up. They can use 28 and another couple second round. They gotta find number 1. Okay, number 1 is gone. Okay, look right now on the depth chart. You say who number 1? Lazard number 1 right now. That's not good enough. You know what I'm saying? So that shows me right there. Either Goop got his eyes on someone, he got his mind made up, and he reassuring Rodgers. There had to be talks in there. For him to sign that contract, there had to be more than just that money on the table. They had to know the right note. What I told y'all, when that franchise tag was signed, was given to Devontae, the door was slowly opening. They were just trying to find someone who wanted to take that responsibility, which the Raiders stepped up and did. I said that, Big Man. You remember that? when High Point of View was trying to say, let's not panic and all this other shit, I knew the writing was on the wall that Devontae
I
was
remember.
going.
I remember that the higher point of view said for us to be patient. He's gonna get his money. I remember that back in Phantom Vegas.
Right. So I knew that. So there had to be a sit down with Rodgers and say, look, we're gonna give you this guaranteed money, 3 guaranteed years here, if you want to stay. But we're gonna do whatever we can, not only this year, but the following 2 years, to make sure that you're comfortable with what we're gonna do. You're gonna get insight. You're gonna let us know. Nathaniel walked. They knew that writing was on the wall. Especially with that Denver job. And Nathaniel looked like he kind of looks like a fool. If he didn't get Russell, if he didn't lure Russell out of the Seahawks, he would have looked like a fool right now because he thought for sure, hey, I'm out of here. Watch this shit. Rodgers gonna pack his shit, come with me. We gonna run it up in Denver. Nah, wasn't gonna happen. Why? Because Google had to go to that man. LaFleur had to go to that man and say, look, we're gonna do whatever we can to get you over this hump, bro. If you felt like you just had that one weapon, maybe part of him felt like Devontae was only his reassurity. I mean, no disrespect to Lazard and MBS and Cobb, who were all open on numerous plays, but Goot and them had to say, man, we gotta shake this shit up, bro. We got, maybe Goot and LaFleur went to each other and said, we gotta shake this shit up, bro. We gotta shake this shit up, man. We can't keep doing it. Because if we don't get Rodgers out his comfort zone, but tell Rodgers, look, we're gonna get you some young guys you can start building with and start making some shit happen. Because Devontae was good, but he wasn't no burner. He wasn't no fucking, up and gone. Up and gone, and So we still gotta find number one. Long story short, we gotta find number one. Is he gonna be there at 22? Is he gonna be there at 18? Can we manipulate the we always trade up or move up to get our guy. We gotta do that.
Look, man, we had to find a number one receiver. You said it, Packer Fan of Vegas. They still got a few receivers out there that are good. But are they chasing the ring or are they chasing money? That's the question. Aaron Rodgers, man, he could have just left us. We had this discussion before with you, AJ, higher point of view, and some of the WooPack members. If Rodgers, I said it in one of my videos a while back. Rodgers is about legacy. He's not going to destroy his legacy like Brett Favre. Rodgers knows that his only chance to win another Super Bowl is here, not here, but in Green Bay, Wisconsin. In Green Bay. He can go to any fucking other team. He's not going to win another Super Bowl. And like you said, Nathaniel Hackett would have looked like a fucking clown and he would have not lured fucking Wilson out of the Seahawks to Denver. He wanted so bad to get Aaron Rodgers, but I'm sure that Rodgers, he thought about it, man. And he said, you know what? It's about legacy. Barstar, he won 2 Super Bowl. Respect. Brett Favre only got 1. Respect. But he fucked up his fucking legacy by going to Minnesota and to doing all these weird shit. They ended up going to the Jets and all that crap. Rodgers, I just never thought that he will leave the Green Bay Packers because he knows what's at stake, and that's his legacy and everything he has done for the Green Bay Packers.
I mean, real fucking football fans, real people who really understand and know what football is all about, knows Rodgers, regardless if he had no fucking rings, still the best thrower of the football all time, period. Hands down, whatever. Other than some miraculous plays and shit he can control, and like I told Higher Point of View and them, Rodgers don't play special teams. He don't punt the ball. He's not a cornerback. He can only control what he does. And, last year he did enough. We were up fucking 10 points with 4 minutes ago. So there's been numerous times he's done enough. He scored 50 fucking points and lost. He fucking had Seattle beat by 13 points and fucking lost by a fucking onside kick. It's been numerous times. You know, fucking score 30 some fucking points, but we get blown out by fucking 40 some points. You know, his defense gives up fucking 200 yards rushing to Colin Kaepernick twice. Um, fucking New York Giants get lucky on a fucking field goal. It's been numerous things that didn't go his way. But one thing you can say about that man, he always was in the game. He always competed. He was always there. He was always giving us the best opportunity to even fucking sniff a trophy. Made us relevant again. He's the greatest Packer quarterback ever. I mean, Bar Star again. He was fucking. You know, you put Rodgers in any era, he's fucking the greatest. Period. You know, and I don't give that shit to Brady, and not just because I'm a fucking Packers fan. People, I'm not biased in the NFL. I'm not a biased player. You know what I'm saying? I'm not biased. I said player. I'm not a biased person. You know what I mean? If you want to talk about greatest football player ever, you got to put Lawrence Taylor up there. You got to put Jerry Rice up there. He's not the fucking GOAT of me. You know, greatest fucking thrower of the football. He's not better than fucking Joe Montana. He's not better than fucking Dan Marino, Tom Brady. If you want to put the greatest ever of fucking throwing a football, a spiral on that motherfucker, you got to put Joe Montana. You got to put Dan Marino up there. You got to put Terry Bradshaw out there. You got to put fucking motherfuckers who really revolutionized and changed the game. And Rodgers did that. And Rodgers was the best of his era. I don't give a fuck about no rings.
Shit, that's true. Aaron Rodgers have changed the game in so many fucking ways that not even quarterbacks coming in on this upcoming draft or quarterbacks have been drafted or any right now that quarterbacks are playing the game, they will never do the things that Aaron Rodgers do. Brady has never thrown a fucking Hail Mary like Rodgers have done it plenty, at least 3 or 4 times. The one with Chicago, I believe, versus the Giants in that playoff game. Randall Cobb caught that touchdown before the halftime with the Arizona Cardinals, with the Motown, the Motown fucking, what's his name? The tight end caught that football at the end of the
You going to Miracle in Motown, some shit,
Miracle and Motown.
shit like that. That shit with Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then the one with Randall Cobb with Chicago to make it to the playoffs to save the season. Quarterbacks like Rodgers, right now, if you're a Packer fan, us that represent the colors, me, Packer fan in Vegas, all you Packer fans that follow me, the whole Pack Attack, we're watching greatness in front of our eyes, something that we will never ever see again. And yeah, Joe Montana, I'm not trying to take down or try to take away anything from any other quarterback, Cowboys or any other team that has been a great quarterback. But those quarterbacks will never be like Aaron Rodgers. Simple as that. And correct me if I'm wrong.
Rodgers has done more with less than anybody I've ever seen. Period. He's done more with less. When we were stacked, look what happened. We got a Super Bowl out there. When we were stacked head to toe, I mean, like I said, he's just a player that can do more with less. And I think once he finally because we got out of the mold and we got out of what made us great. We got out of 4 and 5 good players. Jordy Nelson might not ever make the Hall of Fame. Donald Driver might not ever make the Hall of Fame. Greg Jennings might not ever make the Hall of Fame. You know, but he did enough with those players to win a championship. He beat a fucking great. That fucking Steelers team was a great Palomalu, Roethlisberger in his prime. What's his name? That fucking
Ike Taylor.
Ike Taylor. They had fucking what was that wide receiver name? Okay, damn, I just had
Uh, uh, he used to call Young Money too. His name,
I can't think of his name. That light skinned guy.
White, right? His last name White.
Damn, what's his name, man?
I know it was
God, what is his name, bro? They had a fucking.
something White.
I can't think of his name, man. That fucking. He probably be a Hall of Fame, but then Malu, he made that fucking team
Heinz
look.
Ward. Heinz
Heinz
Ward.
Ward. There you go,
Thank you,
Heinz.
Palmer.
Yep.
I know you. I know you.
Yeah, they had Mendenhall, who was fucking balling out that year. They had a great offensive line, you know, and that team went in there and they were hungry, they were young, and they did their thing. But it wasn't no one fucking motherfucker who was just, you know, overshadowing everybody else. It wasn't that. Because can I say Adams is just that much better than Lazard? No, I can't say he's just much better than Lazard. Yeah, he got some footwork and tap dancing and shit at the line to get around to law. All he does is lull the quarterback to sleep. He has great direction and shit, but when we talking about speed and getting down the field and all the other shit, that's different. He knows how to find holes, and that's what Rodgers teaches his wide receivers how to do: get to a hole and I'll put that bitch there. You know, that's all it is, man. I've seen, man, nobody's fucking. He make nobodies, man. He make nobodies into somebody's, man. Period. You know, that fucking ball he threw to Jamal Williams in the back of the fucking end zone was fucking beautiful. One of the beautifulest fucking throws I have seen in my life, and that was fucking off center. Jared Cook, Jared Cook in there, and fucking man. I mean, come on, man. He big time, man. I'm not worried. Like I said, hopefully what we did today is a step in the right direction, reassuring this man that we're gonna get him some help. And once we get a number one, we don't necessarily need a number one like Adams. We just need a whole bunch of great players around each other that complement each other. Period.
Remember Packer fan in Vegas in 2010 when we won the Super Bowl, and everybody who's watching here or drop in the comments, if you guys remember, in 2010 when we had that Super Bowl run, half of our squad was out with injuries, out for the season, and we had to relay on third string receivers, third string quarterbacks. I mean, not quarterback, running back. James Starks, he had a good game. You guys remember that half of our defense was kind of out. What's his name was Donald Driver went down. Charles Wilson went down. I think that the Packers got a great team. They got the proper players to get over that hump. Whatever they do in the draft, which I hope they fucking ace it, it has to get us over that fucking hump, man. It has to. Rodgers is not going to be there for that long.
My hair out and shit. Yeah, man, our hump, man. Our hump is our own fault. I told y'all every time, bro. We beat ourselves. We beat ourselves, bro. We beat ourselves, man. Every game. We lose it. We have it in our hands, in our grasp. We could taste that motherfucker. We could taste the Lombardi. We could see the confetti falling. We celebrate before the game because we know we got it in our hand, bro. We always do it to ourselves, bro. We be so close. We be dead across the finish line, bro. We choke, bro. It ain't teams necessarily beating us because every time, bro, we hang our heads down and we always say what we did wrong. It ain't what the other team did right because how they walking out like 49ers. They shouldn't even celebrate it. They should have fucking all yeah, fuck the Garoppolo, fuck the Packers. Really, bro, really,
I remember that.
Really, fuck us, really. You knew, motherfucker. You was that 4 minutes to go. You was over there on that sideline and fucking hanging your head until that punt got blocked. You fucking knew understand? So
They tasted defeat. Gotta make sure to interrupt. They tasted defeat when the Packers our defense hold them scoreless for 3 quarters.
yeah, and that's what happened, man. We beat ourselves, man. For the past 10 years, 11 years, we beat ourselves, man. We beat ourselves, bro. And that's the hard pill to swallow. And that's tough, bro. It's tough, man. It's tough, man. Like Todd just said, man. We build something deep. We bring in players that's getting overlooked, that has something left in the tank, that has something to prove. Look at Lazard, he had a lot to prove. Look at Cobb, he had a lot to prove. Everybody got something to prove, man. Everybody want the same goal, bro. And I can say that our team is just as hungry as any other team in the league, bro. We're hungrier than any other team, bro. Because the Rams, they got their taste. They got their taste, They want it, They want it. And, they got their taste and they might let off the gas, man. We gotta stay hungry, bro. We gotta fucking have some dogs in that locker room, bro. Not people with egos and motherfuckers worry about the money. The money gonna come, bro. I mean, Adams gonna get his money, even if it wasn't this year. He could have just stayed with us for the franchise tag. That would have helped us get under the cap. And next year, maybe. I mean, careers ain't guaranteed. Freak accidents happen, shit like that. But keep doing what they doing. Just with this move today. Like I said, even the moves last year, man. Nobody believed Campbell was gonna go in there and do what he did. Nobody was gonna believe in Razul. We did, man. So believe in these people, man. Believe in what Rodgers wants. Believe in his skill set, man. Fucking back-to-back MVP, bro. You got to let that man in that room, bro. You can't have him at home talking about he taking shots of fucking scotch and all this shit because he done seen a draft pick go by that could have helped us now instead of later, bro. We here, bro. You can't sign nobody 150 million, bro, and go offensive line and shit. You can't do that. Period.
And that's true. We all seen Devante Adams' true colors. He's out there chasing clouds instead of a fucking ring. If he would have stayed with us, the Packers would have complimented him with some receivers in the first round of this upcoming draft, or even Sammy Watkins and Devante Adams. Imagine how that could have been. We will never find out. But fuck Devante Adams. Something that caught my attention earlier today when you went stream live, Packer fan in Vegas. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I know about MBS. I said it and you said it. He's always injured. His knees, his ankle, all of my arm. I don't know if you remember Palm Oliver, the reporter. She took a football to the fucking head, and she finished a fucking interview. You're gonna tell me the MBS can fucking finish the game with the supposedly sprained ankle? Like, come on, I watched Kobe Bryant with a broken thumb or sprained ankle and finish a fucking game, and he's fucking wasn't able to finish a fucking game, almost hurt. Me personally, I'm glad that we got rid of him. I'm glad that he's signed with Kansas City Chiefs because basically he's probably gonna do the same thing to them what he did to us. And he's getting paid $30 million. I guarantee you Kansas City is gonna regret that.
Yeah, I'm glad a lot of distractions are Chandler Sullivan. We didn't know when the fuck he was gonna turn around and be something. Zadarius, his brokeback mountain ass. He out the building. Fuck Zadarius. Fuck MBS. Fucking arms and legs and hair every fucking week. He's on injury report. Every fucking week. He's hurt. I think even the games he played, he was still hurt. And we rushed him back and all. I mean, I just was tired of the Packers. I mean, we did it to ourselves. You know, you gotta understand. We did it to ourselves. We did it to ourselves signing Zadarius. We did it to ourselves signing Preston at that time. We had to give Clark his money. We had to give Bakhtiari his money. We had to pay Rodgers. We had to keep Aaron Jones. You know, that put us behind the time. You know, we had to eat. We had to eat the Jimmy Graham contract. He was a failure. You know, what's his name? Motherfucking Funches. He was a failure. You know, we had to eat a lot. We had to eat a lot. You know, like I said, to be over the fucking cap this year from last year, bro, is a fucking miracle. And you know, we gotta kind of say to ourselves, thank God Adams did what he did when he did, because we could have still gave him that 20 million for the fucking franchise tag, and you know, not be able to make it, not be able to pay Cobb, pay Razul, whoever, you know. But like Goose said, he's gonna make a way. He's gonna find a way, you know. And I think it was a blessing for us to have to go through that, or have to give this motherfucker 20 million. He don't want to play, because that would have possibly happened if they didn't want to trade. They want to play hardball, you know, shit like that. You know.
You said it, and I said it in our previous video that we posted about Davante Adams. And y'all remember when you called me? And I remember when I posted that video too, and you have posted a video. Trade a man or give him his money. The Packers ain't about drama, man. That's something that a lot of teams don't understand. The Packers don't got time for fucking drama. They want players that want to win, not fucking divas like Antonio Brown. And I guarantee you that Davante Adams gonna regret leaving the Green Bay Packers if the Packers go on to win the Super Bowl this year. Davante Adams, he wanted to get paid fine. But like you said, Packer friend in Vegas, I'm surprised that we were able to get under that fucking salary cap. And the good thing that happened to us was Davante Adams asking for a trade and demanding, and the Packers were willing to give him the money, but he just didn't want to be part of that fucking team anymore. He gave up on us. Simple as that. There's no other way around. Davante Adams gave up on the Green Bay Packers, gave up on Aaron Rodgers. So to you, Davante Adams, fuck you. I know you're not going to succeed like the way you have succeeded with Rodgers. The chemistry is not the same with Rodgers and Derek Carr, point blank.
Yeah, and I think Devontae lit a fire on the Rodgers ass. I think Rodgers, in the back of his mind, will say, you know what? I'm gonna show this motherfucker. I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna show you how I can make people, how I can take a no name and make them a name. I'm gonna show you how I can take people so-called washed up and rejuvenate. I'm gonna show you what it is. And I think he really took that shit personal. I think he took that. He didn't come out with any kind of response. Oh, thank you, Adams, for your time here. Adams went up there with that press conference. Oh, I appreciate it. It'll always be home. They tried, man, fuck you, motherfucker. You forced your way out. Other people we let go, we didn't want to let go because we had to at the time. You understand? But I don't want to hear that shit. You ain't even trying to compromise. I think he gonna light a fire under Rodgers' ass that the NFL ain't ready for. And he's ready to get some guys in there that he can work with and be one-on-one with and nurture and show them, hey, they gave up on you. But watch what I do with you. Watch the shit I do. And I doubt he even thinking about that motherfucker. He said, fuck him. We'll move on. I made you, bitch. You gonna run off on me? Cool. we didn't force you out. We didn't force him out. We had to do what we had to do to work this magic with the salary cap because we wanted to keep Campbell. We wanted to keep Razul. You know, those were top priority to me over Devontae any day, especially Campbell. You know, I like that dude on our defense. I like he's our quarterback of our defense, period. And I feel that those were the top two priorities, not fucking Preston too. Preston Smith too. Him and Gary, Preston was a priority to me too. You know, so thank you, Adams, for lighting a fire in Packer Nation with us, with everybody who's affiliated with the Packers. Yeah, some people whine and bitch and moan about it, and they wish he never left. But you're not really a Packer fan if that's what you're about. You're not really a Packer fan if you're not diehard. Rodgers could have ran off. He could have did a far. He didn't. So he'll always, no matter what, always have my respect. He will always have that, regardless if he just gave me one. I know he went out there and tried to do his best to give us another one. And, you know, everything doesn't always go your way. That's football, that's sports, in a team game. But I respect him, and I'm guaranteeing this motherfucker is gonna come out with a passion and a different mindset this year. Of I'm gonna show you motherfuckers who was the man and who was under me. Who I made you, motherfucker, and that's what you're gonna do to me. Watch what happens. Watch what's gonna happen. Watch.
Nah, that's what's up. I totally agreed. Devante Adams, like, okay, yes, we thank you for everything you did in Green Bay, like Packer fan in Vegas say. But you are gonna be remembered by quitting on your team, by quitting on the Packers. The Packers were willing to match the fucking price. He is not gonna succeed in Las Vegas Raiders. He's not. But I know that Aaron Rodgers, he's coming back with the vengeance. He expects excellence not only of himself, but everybody on that fucking offense. Whether you're protecting the quarterback, if you're catching balls, the running back. Aaron Rodgers has put the standard high, and he goes by he has shown us what he's made of, man. He is not one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play at the quarterback position for no reason. It sucks that he hasn't really had won more Super Bowls, but it's gonna come eventually. Whether it's the next 3 years or so, the window's still open. How long will Aaron Rodgers play? We don't know. Packer fan in Vegas, he doesn't know. Anybody from the everybody who's a Packer fan, we don't know how much longer we got with Aaron Rodgers, but he's been chasing that ring for a long, long time. And when it does happen, motherfuckers, me and the Woo Pack Packer fan in Vegas, TR, everybody who's a Packer fan, we got the we're gonna be bragging about our rise. We're gonna fucking celebrate hard, man. I'm excited to see what's next on this upcoming draft. And I know Packer fan in Vegas is excited as well to see who we're gonna draft. Like I said, and Packer fan in Vegas have said, we got to ace this fucking draft. Whether it's not an if, we got to. Repping the pack, baby.
Repping the pack, man. Yeah, man. So, you know, you being a little nice. You know, Devontae ain't helped me get no trophy cases and nothing like that. You know, so you being pretty generous to Devontae because fuck them memories. It didn't result in us, you know, hoisting any Lombardi trophies. So, you know, maybe, you know, I don't know. I mean, you know, it's all about legacy and shit too. But he pretty much burnt his up. But like I said, man, we you know, it's tough to keep bringing that up. the hump. You know, it's just every year this team has changed. Every year this team has evolved. Um, and that's evolution, man. You know, LaFleur has learned. You know, probably the one of the greatest 3 year stints of any coach. You know, ever. You know, success. He's always tasted success. You know, and it's just about this team, man. This team and everybody around it, and just believing, having hope, and having faith, and blocking the outside world and these analysts and the motherfuckers and what they got to say and the doubt. Just got to go in there and play, man. Go out there and love what you do. You know, this team is passionate. I already know they're gonna go out there with a fucking fire, with a desire to finally do it. You know, and regardless, I like I said, I know this man has had he loves us. He cares about money aside. He can go anywhere else and get just as much money, if not more. You know, he's not pulling the Tom. He's not pulling the Tom Brady. You know, that's one thing one thing I can say about Tom Brady. You know, that motherfucker did take less money to bring in more weapons. So I can't uh, fault him for that. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be tough to have to keep going through that, man. We got to. We've been saying this for 3 years, bro, and we can't really say we were saying it the first year. So I'm gonna say the first 2 years because we didn't when LaFleur was hired. But I mean, every year with Packers fan expectations is Super Bowl or nothing. Period. That's just us. We not happy with playoffs and all that 13-4 and all. We don't care about that shit. We don't care about that. We don't care about winning the North. We care about getting to the playoffs, whether we use the 7th seed or the 1st seed. Getting there, hoisting on Lombardi, coming back, doing it again. We erase that. We come back and we do it again. They're hard to come by. Some teams don't have one. You know, some guys like Marino who were part of great teams never got one. You know, some motherfuckers who ain't shit, who are basic, who are average, got one. Have made it there. You know, it takes a lot, man. You know, every year 2 teams make it, one team win holds the trophy at the end. You know, and that's football. You know, that's the beauty of football. That's why we love it so much. It is different than NBA. There aren't 7 games. You know, there aren't 7 games to fight. There's one game for your life. You know, and the most prepared, the better team, sometimes the lucky team, the lucky bounce, the lucky roll, the lucky coin toss, the lucky 1 inch, the lucky catch, the lucky interception. You know, a lot of shit factors in that. The double doinks, it's a lot of shit, bro. You know, it's a lot of shit, man, that alters the season, and all that hard work and preparation goes down the drain. But we gotta be locked in every down, every snap, every every down, bro. Every down counts, bro. It's 4 of them. Make them count, bro. Make them count, bro. Every quarter, every minute, every time out, every fucking challenge, every play, audible, catch, not catch, fumble, interception, sack. Everything has to count. And hopefully we're on the plus side of everything. We're on the plus side of the sacks, the turnovers, everything, bro. The yards, the points. Score more points than the other team, you don't have a fucking problem. Keep the other team below your points, you don't have a fucking problem. Field position. Everything factors. Flags, offsides, pass interferences, They alter seasons, bro. They alter seasons. Injuries, preparation, the way you take care of yourself. Everything matters, bro. And this team has to be locked in, man, because one wrong play or move or penalty or this, you know, that was 10 yards. You could have scored a touchdown, but you're kicking the field goal. You know, everything matters in the season. And like I said, one thing can cost you a season, and we gotta remember that, man. This team gotta get locked in. That's why sometimes I wish we could talk to actual teams. I wish, as Packers fans and shit like that, and people who actually talk to, I wish we could talk to LaFleur and people like that, and Rodgers and players and all that shit, and tell them what we see. What we see. Be real. We real analysts. We not these motherfuckers on ESPN talking about what a motherfucker drank and what he drove today. We don't do all that stupid shit. We talk about real shit, and we tell them what they need to hear. We don't sugarcoat shit to get interviews, and get views, and all this other shit, get ratings. Because a lot of that shit Stephen A talk about he don't believe. A lot of shit Skip talk about he don't believe. Motherfucker like Shannon, or these motherfuckers really talk about it and tell these motherfuckers why he the greatest and why this team is this and why the team is that. These motherfuckers get relegated behind motherfuckers like Skip and all that. This season has to come out every second. It's already in motion. It's already started. It starts with that draft. It starts before then. There's still people on the street that could come in and make a fucking difference, man. What else can we do? And it's a right move in the right direction. Trying to tell not only the players and the coaches and the quarterback and us, but we gotta start believing. We gotta get out of cruise control, bro. We've been in cruise control the last 2 years. Ain't nobody finna just give us no trophy, bro. No, it's not finna be given. We got to earn this shit. We got to take it. We got to go in there and take this shit now, bro. Nobody's gonna lay down for us because we're the number one seed and we're in Green Bay. It's not gonna happen. So that's what they gotta do, man. Get their shit together.
You know what? You're right. Everything that you said. Me as a Packer fan, as a YouTuber, Packer fan in Vegas, you as a Packer fan, a YouTuber, everybody from the Woo Pack, everybody who's a YouTuber who's a Packer fan, except for fucking Tom Grossi, he's a fucking clown. Anyhow, we got the fire. We speak the realist. And like you said, old Skip Bayless, fucking Stephen A, they talk about nonsense, man. And they don't see what we see. Our time is coming. And when it does, we're gonna be celebrating like there's no tomorrow, man. I feel this is a step into the right direction. I think this is a beginning of something special. We're knocking on the door, and I think that we're this fucking close. Just fucking opening that fucking door and lift that fucking Vince Lombardi trophy, man. So we can't just give up hope, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking diehard Packer fan. Packer fan in Vegas, he's a diehard Packer fan. By the way, if you guys have not subscribed yet to my boy Packer fan in Vegas, please do so. He got a lot of great content. You know, he's my boy. He's like family. I got a lot of respect for you, brother. Everybody from the Wolf Pack. If you guys have not subscribed yet to Higher Point of UK's to be AJ on my channel, let's make it happen, brother. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. I have to go stream. And I just want you to know that I got love for you, brother. A lot of respect for you, and I appreciate you showing up today.
Sure, man. Anytime, bro. You already know I'm coming through. You already come in my shit. I'm definitely gonna rage your shit too, bro. I ain't like that. You already know. Spread the love, spread the faith. That's that we believe, bro. Keep the faith. Like I said, today was a move in the right direction. You can never have enough of thing. You can never have enough of one thing. And, hopefully, like I said, man, this is a step in the right direction for us turning this shit around, man. So, yeah, man, have a good night, man. Get your rest. Tomorrow, if you want to do some stream yard or whatever, I don't matter. It don't matter, bro. Be free. Just turn this shit on.
I got something going on tomorrow at 7 p.m. or so, but I'll probably be a little bit late. But in case you don't go on stream yard, maybe on Saturday, just take care of yourself, brother. I hope your family is doing good.
Sure.
If you have not watched that short that I made about what you're hiding, try to check it out, bro.
For sure.
And to Tom Rammer, appreciate you showing up, brother. Awesomeness, everybody just showed up. Big Nate is in the house. Let's get it.
Good job, easy.
All right, brother.
All right, bro. I'll let
You be safe, brother.
You too.
All right. With that being said, I'm ending my broadcast. Much love to all my subscribers, my new subscribers. Todd Rammer, Awesomeness, Clemson Fan 1, Trey, everybody that showed up today. I really appreciate it. If you have make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, Packer Fan of Vegas, Higher Point of View, KHTV, Unknown the Packer Fan, and AJ. A shout out to all you guys. And with that being said, one nation under one group, brother. I'm out.